Donald Trump is threatening that his followers will do terrible things if the persecution that he believes is unfair of him continues. Trump used coded language in an interview with Fox Nation. But any of us who have been following American politics and who know what happened on January 6th can tell, this is Trump saying, I've got leverage and my followers will do terrible things. This is Donald Trump speaking out for the first time since the search warrant was served at Mar-a-Lago. And you really have to parse the language to understand what Donald Trump is saying. Trump is saying that terrible things will happen, meaning someone will do the terrible things. If you say terrible things will happen, they will be done by someone. So then the question is, well, who is it that would be doing those things? Well, it's the people Trump says won't stand for another witch hunt. Well, that sounds like he's talking about his own followers. And what are the circumstances under which these people will do the terrible things? If the, quote, temperature is not brought down. What does that mean? It means if the investigations into Donald Trump continue. Let's take a look at it, because, again, you've got to look at the language to understand this. Trump will do whatever he can to, quote, help the country after the raid. Temperature has to be brought down. So we start looking at the quotes from Donald Trump during this interview. Trump said, "The country is in a very dangerous position. There is tremendous anger, like I've never seen before, over all of the scams. And this new one, years of scams and witch hunts, and now this." Okay, so there is tremendous anger. Who's angry? His followers. Reasonable people who understand Merrick Garland signed off on this search warrant after significant consideration. Christopher Wray, the FBI director who was selected by Trump, okayed it. A judge okayed it. We're not angry. We understand the legality of this search. When Trump says there is tremendous anger, he's talking about his followers. And he says that it's over scams. Well, no sane, rational person believes that this is a scam. We understand it for what it is, a legal search warrant. So he's talking about his followers. That's number one. Trump then says, if there is anything we can do to help, I and my people would be willing to do that. What could that be? Well, maybe the DOJ says, hey, we're backing off. And Trump goes to his followers and says, hey, they're backing off. Let's turn down the temperature. Trump goes on to say, there has never been a time like this where law enforcement has been used to break into the house of a former president. And there is tremendous anger at a level that has never been seen before, other than during very perilous times. That's Trump linking the anger of his followers to the peril. Well, what is it that they might do? Trump said, I will do whatever I can to help the country. And then going on, this is really the sort of critical moment of what Trump in the interview talks about the FBI might have planted stuff. They could have taken anything. They could have put anything in. We weren't given access to the search. But then this is really the critical point. Trump says people are so angry at what is taking place. Whatever we can do to help, because the temperature has to be brought down in the country. If it isn't, terrible things are going to happen. So understand that. Terrible things will happen. Someone will do them. If the temperature is not brought down, well, who's running hot? It's his followers. Why are his followers running hot? Because of the search warrant and the criminal investigations that Trump is under. Therefore, Trump is saying his followers will do terrible things if the temperature isn't brought down by law enforcement laying off of him. Look at what people are making Trump do. Understand, Trump isn't making a prediction here. Trump's making a threat. As the article points out, he's offering to do anything to turn the temperature down. He can end this. He can say to supporters, I lost the election. We must respect democracy. We must respect the rule of law. Due process was adhered to in this search. Nobody did anything wrong here other than me. But he won't. And he wants to keep the possibility of his supporters becoming violent as leverage. He knows it. It's abundantly clear. And by the way, Tucker Carlson is playing it up as well. Tucker Carlson last night played this up in the same language.
Edge of something unprecedented and something awful. You could feel it. Even Donald Trump feels it. Maybe for the first time in his life, Donald Trump seems sincerely interested in lowering the temperature, not just for his own sake, but for the country's. He said that. He's never said anything like that. Maybe he doesn't mean it, but when has he ever said that? Let's all calm down a little, he said the other day.
And of course, Tucker is not acknowledging that what Trump said is coded language for my people will become violent if this continues. But Tucker is pretending like Trump is genuinely trying to calm everybody down. That's not what he's doing. Trump's trying to get himself out of trouble.
This isn't good. Yeah, he's right. It's not good. And not just for him, for all of us. This could get very bad, very fast.
Yes, and it would get bad fast if Donald Trump sicks his followers on law enforcement, FBI, DOJ, and violent protests. So playing it up is Tucker Carlson. And of course, everything that was done is completely legal and kosher. Where will this go in the next 7 to 10 days? I don't know, but it's sort of scaring me. One of our sponsors is ZBiotics, a probiotic drink that breaks down the byproduct of alcohol, which is most responsible for some of those rough mornings. If you drink a small bottle of ZBiotics before your first drink of alcohol, and then drink responsibly, guys, please get a good night's sleep, you can enjoy the next day feeling refreshed and ready to make the most of it. Sam Cedar swears by it. Here's how it works. When you drink, a toxic byproduct of alcohol builds up in your unprepared gut. This byproduct causes you to feel terrible the day after drinking. ZBiotics produces an enzyme like the one your liver uses to break down the byproduct, and ZBiotics is FDA compliant for safety. This is a product for responsible adults who have just a few drinks, but they have plans tomorrow. They want to feel their best. We all want to feel our best. If ZBiotics doesn't work for you, you get your money back, guys. It's that simple. Go to zbiotics.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman for 15% off your first order. The link is down below.